Hey guys, how you doing? This is your boy, MeBeingMe Dub, aka the Second Seed, and welcome to the podcast where we sit here and talk about sports, lifestyle, anything, because this is part of our culture, and we're gonna discuss it. Over here to my left side, that I can only hear in my right ear, is the queen, the first lady. If she say no, it's a no go. Give it up for V, the queen.
Yo, what's up, people? How we doing? I'm in the building.
And like to give it up to the person on my right, the broski from day one. If you hear his voice, you know a good R&B track's for the hit up in the midnight hour. Give it up for my boy D.
Yo,
Lady. I know the voice almost caught me off guard. I thought I was here emotional about Carl Thompson. How y'all two doing today?
all right. How about yourself, homie?
I'm good. It's another day.
I'm still sore from last night when I slept on the chair on my desk trying to work.
Why? Why was you sleeping on the chair?
You know, I was messed up.
So you come over and you get your head bad and you go sleep in chairs? That's what we do now?
I'm in motion.
And that skit is brought to you by Hennessy. Anything is possible.
That way, anything can happen. Me sleeping in the chair.
We sit here with some Hennessy to conversation right now. Let's get to some quick news. First of all, we like to say Trey Songz got into a fight at the Kansas City game while Kansas City was beating up the Bills. Apparently, he didn't have a mask on during the stadium, beat up an officer and put him in a headlock.
I still don't understand it. I don't get it. I mean, I understand, that they got to do their job, that's, where my tax dollars are going, but I'm saying, where is communication? I mean, you just jump up and automatically assume because this is a black man with no mask on at a game that you want to arrest him.
Apparently, they also said they had hecklers there that was giving him a hard time. That's probably why he had his mask on, telling him to shut the hell up.
Don't get the fuck out of my face. You might want to edit that out.
Speaking of which, we have a woman who actually murdered her brother's suspect killer, and texts her brother saying, "Hey, we got him." She got arrested, but we have rappers like 42 Dub, the baby, and I think Lil Baby also said they're gonna help her with her bail. Yeah, they paid her bail out.
I am so sorry, sir. I am so sorry. But according to the rumors, they did get her bail paid, and I think she's supposed to be out on bond right now.
Yeah, she's out. She's out. So is Trey Songz.
So I was looking at with Trey Songz that he actually was approached several times by security talking about the mask. So you think that was the reason he was being heckled because he wasn't wearing his mask? Or what?
One cop got the beats, is all I know.
Yeah, that's the same cop who walked down with him for like 90 seconds and then he just started swinging on the cop after they done talked and everything. You saw being escorted out from your spot and then you get into a fight with the cop.
You push that button. That's all that happens. You push that button. I mean, a person can only take so much. I'm saying if you really think about it, like if we're in a store, all of us together or whatever, true enough, yes, we all have our mask on or whatever, but for a brief moment or whatever. I like to take my bra off when I leave the store. And no, I'm not talking about my actual bra. I'm talking about my face mask. That if I'm outside and I'm not close to anyone except my immediate people that I've been around since before COVID, that, hey, let me breathe. This mother is hot. It's hot on my face. I'm saying my mouth dry. I'm real thirsty. Not thirsty. Thirsty.
We real about our stuff, so yeah, we have phone conversation. We do
that
have.
I really feel that if you're really bothering me as far as in heckling me about a mask, then yeah, I try Jesus. Please don't try me because I fight.
Right. And one more news is kind of rubbed me the wrong way, so I want us to talk about it. Is the fact that women can't go to the liquor store nowadays without being heckled and getting jumped because she refused to let somebody buy her liquor because she got her own. This woman's 31 years old, single mother, right after work, went to the liquor store. Two guys went in there, asked her, "Hey, we'll pay for it." She's like, "No, I got it." All of a sudden, he and his ass feelings talking about some, "Hey, think you better than us and stuff. She's like, nah, I just got it myself. And they decided to just jump on her. One dude had the nerve to bite her ear. The younger generation is weirdos. They took her phone. She had to run for safety while the crowd was out. Oh, let me let the queen talk. Let me let the teen talk.
You know, it's a lot of things, you know, that really just bother me. This whole, I'm gonna say, 2020 and 2021. First of all, being a Black woman, and I'm saying being a Black woman that can handle my own is another problem, because the alpha male feels that I need him. I don't necessarily have to need you.
Right.
So if I say I got it, I'm good. It's not saying that, hey, oh, I'm better than you or no shit. Like, I mean, I got it.
Right.
Like, that's what I go to work for. That's why I'm out here doing what I gotta do, so that I'm not having to call Tom, Dick, or Harry to be like, oh, yo, and I had a stressful day at work that I need a bottle that I can just pull up, either throw it on the Capital One or the debit, and be like, it's paid for. Like, and I shouldn't have to have repercussions behind it either. I mean, you've had me where I feel like at times that it's crazy just being like I said, being a Black female. And I'm saying most of us Black females, women out here are actually getting it better. Not saying, you know, better than you. And I'm saying some 6 figures is nothing. Like, we pushing for 7 and 8 figures. Like, I'm saying I can have somebody call me Zamama, not Zaddy, but Zamama. Okay?
Yeah.
You know, we out here getting it. And so if I just say I got it, I ain't looking for you to have to throw hands. Try Jesus. Please don't try me, because I fight.
She fight. Ladies, always, well, fellas too. We gotta either walk in pairs, learn how to defend ourselves. With that being said, I got pissed when I seen it. I know Sean King and my son, they're trying to find out
but
who
I'm
the
saying
coward
you gotta
was.
think about it. Okay, I can't say in technical terms, I am a single Black female raising 2 children.
Right.
Only because I am not married.
Mm-hmm.
And for me to just say, oh, kids, I'll be right back. I'm running to the store, you know, and come back, and I'm not the same mommy that I left with, then I'm saying that's not you. And don't put me in a predicament where I'm saying I got to choose you over my kids, because my kids gonna win.
Yeah, always. Kids always gonna win.
Of course. So I'm saying, don't get your undies in a bunch because you feeling your pride hurt because what you mad because you ain't spent $15? You ain't spent $30? This ain't dinner. I mean, what happened to you actually genuinely asking a woman out or making plans like, hey, I got reservations at such and such. Dress up. I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna go have dinner.
Right.
You in a liquor store? The fuck?
She ain't trying to look.
Don't give a fuck because he's just there for $1.
She ain't come to the liquor store to look for somebody. She came for a drink and go home.
Exactly. So I'm saying how you get in your feelings because I don't want you buying my bottle.
Right.
I'm good on my bottle. I can buy my own bottle. I've been buying my bottle.
You want to be in the liquor store for a reason.
Exactly. So I'm not going to the liquor store looking for John, Tyreek, Zaik, Damien to buy me something to drink. If I needed that, that's what you go to the club for.
Weirdo coward.
What state was this in? Was this upstate?
It was in Harlem, New York.
Upstate. Shout out. Upstate New York. Yo, I got people up there.
But I think it's in Harlem. But ladies, well, we know somebody. If you Hey ladies, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. We have a sister who sells keychains that's good for protection.
Yo, shout out to my bestie.
So it's called Girls on
Guard.
Yeah.
Yo, Kimberly, get at my girl, because I'm saying we out here. You see what's happening in this world now? That I'm saying we got to protect ourselves, man. We got tasers, we got window breakers, we have pepper spray, anything, just keep that in your hand at all times. That I'm saying, get them back, get them up off you. Because I told you, I fight. Try Jesus. Please don't try me.
So what I'm going to do, if you're watching this or listening to this on the YouTube version, we're going to send a link to her so you can have conversations with her and try to order you one of them keychains, ladies. And men too, because some of y'all men know y'all can't fuck. Y'all can't fight. Y'all know some of y'all men can't fight. We know who you are. You know who you are yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's my girl. Hit up Kimberly, Girls on Guard. I'm saying we out here, and I'm saying it's black on. Not just, counting out anyone else, but that's my best friend. That's my best friend.
We're going to help our best friends before we help the
that's
other man.
That's my best friend. Go best friend. You better.
It's always nice to have something for your protection, no matter what it is, because it's for your protection. You got to go home and see your family at the end of the day.
Absolutely. I'm choosing my children over anybody.
So, let's get to some major discussions that I know we're going to have a long talk about. While my boy is stressing because his job is almost 24 hours a day.
Absolutely.
Black managers, black leaders. Let's get to, because this is a reboot of the previous podcast that I have. The reason why we had to do a reboot, I'm not going to discuss it. It's not going to go be discussed.
No, because he needed a female on the mic, because it was all guys and didn't give a female's perspective. And so, I had to hop in it.
What? So, 2021 is a new year with a new president. And it's time to look at the past and overlook the new. I don't know if that makes sense.
Can we spark up and smoke in this session? Because, this is finna stress me out. You taking me back to 2020.
We're not going back to 2020. We're going to forget about 2020. Remember 2021. So, as far as expectations, we're not going to talk about the past and what we learned. We're going to, as far as look into the future and see what we're discussing. So, you're busy. So,
it's the boop.
Boop. So anyway,
brought to you by Henny.
So 2021, what are some of everybody's expectations?
Okay, I can actually say for 2021, being we came out of 2020 just really realizing that we all just need to be thankful for what we actually have. We done had a lot of people that we've lost in 2020. Yeah, I can contest to that. I'm just saying.
We're gonna say that. We're gonna say that for the
to that. Let us just be thankful for 2021 because I'm saying due to COVID, we're losing people every 60 seconds. You got people being put on ventilators that are not coming off. I'm saying we're able to really get up and get dressed and complain, but go to work about it. That people wish that they could.
Yeah. What 2020 taught me is for all your goals, it's time to get them on the road. So as far as just rebooting this podcast, we also gonna do a lot more. Working on filming. I'm still working on filming. I'm trying to get my film right. Me and D working on a little web series. We just trying to get everything on board. Travel in the safest way to some places, view the country as best as we can without getting exposed to everything.
It's everywhere. Did you not you not seen? Okay, so we got. Okay, so I've been following this thing since it happened. And I can tell you the other person across the table was like, hey, you telling me it's more than one strand? It's always more than one strand to a virus.
California, they said they got their own now.
Okay, so no, it's not only that one. You got the one from the UK, and you have the one off of the African coast. So a virus is going to always mutate. Yes. So what's happening with this virus is, okay, so from me taking my prerequisites for nursing, a virus is always going to mutate. Like you take antibiotics, but you never finish them. So guess what? Your body's going to build up antibodies. So even with this vaccine, it's going to build up antibodies So even this deadly strain, you can still catch, even though you've been vaccinated. Because I know I'm not going to take it. Are you taking it?
No.
Are you taking it?
If I had to lose a job for it, I'll be out there on the corner, y'all, on 5th and Boulevard. I got what you need, you're. I'm not taking that vaccine.
But with this virus steady mutating that we don't know from today, tomorrow, next week, next month, what's actually going to happen as far as in another strain. When we started out with coronavirus back in February, it hit the United States. What was it?
It hit
January.
It hit strong. Who knows when it came to America, but it hit strong around February and March.
Okay, so it was two strands. There was an S strand and there was an L strand. Okay, so now we've mutated exactly 1 calendar year that we now have 2 deadly strains. So in 1 year, this virus has mutated 10 times worse than what it was when it began, when they said it originated from Wuhan. It's man-made. I can tell you that. I'm going to tell you, so there's a place off of, I want to say it's Iceland, where every strain of any man-made virus is kept. So measles, mumps, chickenpox, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, herpes, AIDS, HIV is all sitting in a little tube because they've always kept this strain, because that's how they actually come up with antibiotics to kill the strain. But they keep the live strain just so they know how to build from. So this was SARS that they actually started off with, and they were trying to get to the middle of SARS, so they was trying to figure out how. And now the shit is out of fucking control.
So it's way out of control. People we know mass is not 100% proof, but just if you take the 100 down to at least 50% proof or whatever, just do it. Come on, that way I want to go outside.
Wash y'all damn hands.
Than nothing. It's better than nothing.
And some of y'all, just because y'all wear masks doesn't mean we can't smell your breath. Please brush your teeth. Because I hate going to my job, because I deal with a lot of people on my job. I hate going to somebody with their mask on and their breath is kicking like that.
No, wash your mask. That's me. It's not the breath thing, but I hate to see somebody whose mask was once upon white and now that thing is beige or cream. And I mean, like, you could just see. And then they have it tucked under their nose. Like, can you pull that? It's already dirty. Or they've used the disposable so much that you can actually see their lips.
And one thing that I noticed for some people, I know I'm gonna hurt some people if they get mad, but hey, stop licking your mask when you talk. That's just nasty.
What the fuck?
I done see people when they talk, it be solid, and all of a sudden they be doing this talking, and that one spot be right there in the middle of the mask.
Wow! So they straight up LL Cool J.
They be trying to lick their lips, and the lip be all. They be moisturizing their mask right there in the mouth section. I be like, hey man, it's time to replace that mask you got on there. I just got it brand new. Oh, okay.
Wow, so you really that dirty. That's why I said wash hands.
Man, I done see holy masks. It's like, I thought they was their boxes they put on their face, how holy it was. I'm like, dude, like, it's time for something else, man. You know?
Could we do better as Americans? Could we just do better?
They don't want to.
They don't want to? Like, I'm still trying to figure out, like, so you just not going to wash your mask? I know you wash your drawers or have washed them. So you're not gonna wash your mask out in the sink?
They might not want to do none of that.
No, you know, they be like, look,
and you wonder why Corona is spreading as fast as it is.
You know how most people wait till like the next weekend and wash clothes and wash their booty?
I'm washing clothes every week. Fuck that.
We got the once a weeker washers in there.
Where my 1 week washers at?
Shout out to the 1 week washer. I do it every Saturday. Every day on my day off, I wash my clothes. I don't got to wash them every day.
No, like, I mean, and you know, seriously, you know, I take this shit for real. That, yeah. I mean, when I'm Lysol, I got my damn micro van.
I done got
Like-
sprayed before, y'all. Just saying.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's real because I'm saying the virus. Okay, so even if we didn't personally come in contact with someone who has it, they could have spit. You could have stepped in it. You're walking through your house. Then you're trying to figure
Spreading it
Right.
around, right?
Then you're
Right.
trying to figure out like where I did everything you told me to do, but you're not cleaning your house. You're not sanitizing your doors. You're not washing your clothes. Like, and y'all already know.
Yo, that's stuck on Anthony Hamilton.
Oh, he's.
Yeah.
They cheated, y'all. They put music in the background. No, I'm a vibe.
Hey, so I had to set the tone. I
But
wasn't
you got
gonna
to
have
edit
us
all
sitting
that
here
out. You can't
silently.
have none of that playing, can you?
You hear it.
Good,
I mean, because
good,
I
good.
kept it down.
But let's get up. Speaking of Anthony Hamilton and some music, Versus came out last. Don't care. But it had Keisha Cole and Ashanti. First of all, they was late, so I was mad at the delay. Then when I'm on the chat, I see perverts talking about pop it out, Keisha. I'm like, come on, I just want to hear the music. Then I almost thought she did. And I was like, hey, did I had to grown man myself? But it was good. It was the highest viewed Versus
Who
in a
won?
while.
To you.
As I was saying,
He was too busy looking at titties.
I would say Ashanti just because she was on time and some of
Yeah,
the
she
songs.
actually sung instead of just lip syncing.
But the only thing I could say when it came to it, when Keisha Cole and Tupac came on, I was like, it's over with. You know, that song right there, play your card, man. Then they played it again. What do you think you want? So you want to put me on the spot?
Ashanti. But she sung.
No. Okay. So when it I'm gonna not use them. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my sister girls, Patty. Okay, when they had their verses, even though they were in the same room, do
That was the only thing different between them.
Coronavirus or whatever, that they were giving each other props. Yeah, this Ashanti and Keisha were kind of fake, like sis.
Oh, it did look fake. It did look fake a little bit.
Like y'all kind of hate each other.
I think it was more about trying to get a revival of their careers because both of them tried to push their singles extra hard, the new ones and everything. Hey, make sure you listen to my new single, whatever. You know, like.
So, which single did you actually like? Keisha Cole and Ashanti. No, because they, I mean, during the verses, they popped it in. It was like
I wasn't paying attention.
I think it was the Ashanti one. I can
agree with that.
I think it was the Ashanti one that was actually better than.
Not bashing my girl Keisha Cole.
Right.
I don't know because I was too busy.
So you didn't watch the replay?
I watched the replay and I watched Sin from Heaven.
No,
and all
you didn't, because then you would have caught it.
I caught the new singles, but I ignored them.
He was sleeping in the chair with his mouth open.
You have to bring up this me sleeping in the chair. I wasn't even in the chair. I'm not gonna say where I was.
You was sleep on the stairs?
I was sleeping upstairs in the weight room.
So you working out and fell asleep?
No, I fell asleep good. I was doing the push-ups and then went to a plank.
So you did one and that was it?
I went to about 5 push-ups, then went to a plank, and then went to a cramp, and then went to a.
You woke up. Wait.
I don't. What happened? Let me go back to the verses. Yeah. If I did, Keisha single, I didn't like. Shanti was okay. But
I don't even remember Patty and Gladys taking a break. I really don't.
Yeah, that what got everybody.
I really don't.
Switch got mad about that.
Right.
They took a break.
I don't even. And I mean, these are music pioneers. Like, I mean, I was like in my car driving.
Yeah, think about the generations though. Think about they knew they was getting in. It was about working and complimenting each other.
Yeah, because when I listened to Swish Beats and Timberland's conversation about the thing, Swish was mad about the tardiness. Nobody did sound check. He hated the DJs talking while they were singing. I did
Wasn't
too.
That like the one with Music Soul Child and
Music Soul Child had one?
Music Soul Child and Raheem Devon. Remember when they did theirs on Keith Sweat?
Thing. Yeah, I love, man.
So I'm saying
Keith Sweat, bring that back.
But I mean, that was, I guess you can say, as far as in producers or work ethic.
Yeah, because he,
Because with Keith, it was on time. Like they wasn't playing. Like
they did sound
whips were
it's like a
cracking.
show. It's
They
like
did
something that you do what you're supposed to do and you do it the right way.
Hey, yeah, they try, and I like verses because, like I said, Keith Sweat when he did the verses. Ooh, Valentine's Day. Give me some Jodeci or Boys to Men. Drew
But
Hill.
really, Jodeci and Boys to Men. Do you think?
So
that's
wait a
really
minute.
gonna
What
pan-
about the
pan out
one
right?
that everybody been rumoring
Talking
about
Mary J. versus
and Tony Braxton?
You see, you done started. That's what you do.
So
I heard a finger snap because of you.
so who would everybody like and why?
Start with yourself.
I like living and I like laying in the bed that I'm laying in. So, hey, Mary, what you doing?
So I'm saying, if you were a total Tony Braxton fan, I mean, I can respect you for speaking
I
your.
like
your,
Tony Braxton. I like a lot of her songs, but Mary has more hits to me than she do.
Mary has generational hits that's still being played right now. It's not that many Tony Braxton songs that's being played at the cookout.
I can just tell you guys because y'all both know I am a big Mary J. I have been rocking with her since was the 411.
She got the 90s baseball jacket from Real Love in her car.
I mean, I do. I got my baseball cap, my tennis skirts. I'm saying, I'm here for it. But Tony, I feel like Tony and like Anita should do a versus because it's more of the baritone.
Anita gave her first single, I think.
So who will go against Mary then? Who would you think would be?
There's no
versus?
one.
R. Kelly.
He can't even. They both can't even because I've been rocking with both of them since in the 90s.
We'll give R. Kelly a spokesperson. We'll give him that the one of the dudes from the Nixon videos or something.
I like to see R. Kelly versus Keith Sweat.
Get out. Not you.
Who would win and why? I don't want to hear nothing about what went on outside of music with R. Kelly. I'm talking about strictly music. Who would win and why?
I don't know. It all depends who ears we talking about. My ears personally, I give.
Maybe it's gonna get made throughout that whole verses.
You think you think that Babyface and what's his name then? I was hey girl, hey, what's up with this Friday? They kept switching up. I was ready till they kept switching up to the dance and I was still dancing.
Ain't no dancing with no Keith Sweat and R. Kelly.
Yes,
it's strictly
step in the name of love coming on. You step it. You got to step. But for my ears, I'm gonna show my age, even though my age is not that high compared to a lot of people's eyes. I would say Keith. I grew up on the Keith. I think I'm gonna die, guys. She sanitized me because I said Keith. But I think Keith, to me, got it. But based on the world, R. Kelly is gonna win.
Wait. Hey guys. I was real silent. I was letting you guys voice your carry on, sir.
Generational wise, majority gonna say R. Kelly, but for me, it's Keith Sweat. Because Keith Sweat got music. I think R. Kelly wrote, I don't know, but Keith Sweat got music from him and different artists as well. So,
Keith Sweat brought Silk. It was a couple of other groups. I think it was a couple of female groups as well.
Yeah.
So he got artists up under him.
R. Kelly got artists too. He got Sparkle.
Who actually testified against him in this case?
Yeah, she did. Can we put a Lee on that artist thing?
Rest in peace.
Because her first album was revolving around that.
Right.
She was married to Robert. Yeah.
Well, she was 15.
16. But
okay, I can. Let me clear the air.
No. I had said it's
no.
Strictly,
Let me just clear the air.
It's nothing outside of music. It's strictly music.
I don't have an issue with R. Kelly because R. Kelly is who I know. I don't know Robert Kelly. Okay, because I was introduced to R. Kelly. I mean, I've been rocking with this man since born in the 90s when he was with Public Announcement. I mean,
Right.
that's like some
I
years.
Only thing I have a problem with is, only thing I had a problem with, they said he don't know how to read. So who really write the music?
Okay, so we had the same thing with Fantasia. I'm saying you got to think about it.
He
Growing
never-
up in big cities,
Yeah. I just want to know who wrote the
education
lyrics.
is not important. Making money is important.
Yeah.
I think
It's all about the dollar.
I think he can read on a certain level.
So he's a
you know,
Floyd Mayweather type of reader.
you know, you can read enough to get by.
Yeah.
And, you know,
So
as you get older,
Floyd
you, know, you
Mayweather type of
learn
reader.
more and everything. It's not like he just can't
Because
look
I
at
was
the
like,
words and not put them together. You know, it may take him a minute.
I just
but
want to
you
know who wrote "This Is My Song for Real, No Doubt." I know, right? I tried, guys. You should have just seen Dee's face when I tried to sing.
Just don't quit your day job, okay? or night or graveyard job. Don't do that.
So who else besides R. Kelly and all Keith Sweat would y'all like to see in the verses?
Like if we could actually get a group, a great group.
So this is versus Boys to Men.
Because I didn't like that 112 versus Jagged Edge. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't like that.
Did I miss that? I missed that. I can't even speak on that. I missed it.
I didn't like
How?
it. First
Who
of
will
all,
win that
112. 112? No, they already happened.
No. Jodeci versus Boys to Men. Who will win?
I'll depend what mood I'm in. If I'm sad, Boys to Men, you know, the water's gonna run dry with me.
Oh, okay. So
think
in fair
Jodeci.
game,
But if I feel like I'm in a mad band, you know Jodeci all day.
I'm just saying, 2021. I mean, you know, cocaine was a hell of a drug.
Right. Mm-hmm. He
Cocaine
hit both of them.
was a hell of a drug.
No, I didn't hit Boys to Men though.
And Boys to Men put out "Let It Snow" remix just to let us know that they still have it.
Right.
Where's Casey? Where's JoJo right now? And I love Jodeci. I love Jodeci.
So you saying you don't think they'd be able to perform at this
They don't
day
have to
and age?
perform. They just let the music
Somebody
play.
got to have some cocaine ready.
Just let the music play for them.
No, don't do Keisha Cole and Ashanti. Well, Ashanti sung, but don't. Could we not?
What about hip hop? Wow. I heard it's
What
gonna be.
are we saying? West Coast,
thing.
East Coast? What? You
Swiss
said
Beats-
H-Town. I'm
Swiss
about to
Beats
push
did
the
say something about
microwave.
H-Town, but
Who
we
from Houston.
did see UGK versus No, I'm talking about
No.
rappers.
Right. That's what I say.
But
who
he's
from Houston?
when Swiss B said, "Hey, y'all ready for some H-Town verses?" So it's
What?
gonna be some rappers. I think it's gonna be like UGK.
And what? They better not say A Ball and
Yeah,
MJG because
it
I'm
might
gonna
be,
have
but
to.
we-
I'm gonna have to push
that
the
one's supposed to
microwave.
actually.
happening.
Yeah.
But they, MG, they from the 10. Well, I don't, but
So what? They talking about Slim Thugger?
Slim Thug. But who would he play?
I'm just
versus
saying. I mean,
Ghetto
if
Boys
you're just
versus
gonna
UGK.
do,
Ooh.
are you just doing
Ghetto
your
Boys.
state? So
If they
UGK
doing Houston,
versus.
Ghetto Boys.
Because they did the Bay Area.
I'm sorry, I have to go with UGK for
Because they did
300.
the Bay.
Alex.
They did the Bay Area for so they was talking about
E40.
So if they do regional. When Memphis get on or Atlanta, it's gonna be tough. Cause
Well, I mean, because I'm.
Memphis, it'll be 8 Ball versus 666.
Oh my God! And I would just, Jesus, it's time to.
By you being from Tennessee, sir, who will win that one?
how dare you, sir, ask me that type of question? Don't you ever, it's I win. That's who wins.
Blaspheming.
I'm gonna win. I got one for you, mister.
Well, no, I ain't. When that versus would it be? So they just vibe and everything.
I'm calling out for work that day because I'm gonna get on my you should never ever get on my level.
So I'm feeling.
I'm gonna walk around there. I'm walking around
in
in my job looking like Mr. Big. Not because of my size, I'm gonna be on that mode.
Okay, Atlanta, T.I. versus Ludacris.
No.
they're that's
I
totally,
know,
no.
and they done had beef before. That's why I'm asking.
No.
I'm telling you,
Who
no,
will win?
no, it would never happen. Listen,
I just want to know who's gonna play stump if they do, because that was a diss on each other. So it's gonna be another
Do
Jeezy.
you know the reason behind Stomp?
Yeah, because
Young Buck when he made the song.
That song, but it wasn't Young Buck who shared it. It was the dude who produced it. He sent it to T.I. T.I. said, "Me getting beat down. That's Ludacris. Ludacris, did he send it to them? Ludacris heard it. what? So please stay out the T. I was like,
yes.
so they dissed each other, and Ludacris had an advantage. So
because he heard it after he put his verse in last. So
it
yeah,
was the producer or whoever it was that sent it to them too. They was fouled for that. I
But
say
they all got paid.
all right.
right.
They
Still
made
getting paid now.
they had that. They had
All
a
about the
song.
mighty dollar.
If anything, I say I want to see a triple header though. A-Ball MJG
No.
versus UGK
No.
versus Outkast.
Sir, you are
Just for the
now
music.
banned from this podcast.
Just
So
for
Houston versus Atlanta versus Memphis.
just for the music itself.
So he trying to do a triangle. is what
I'm
he's
trying
do.
to
My
put
my thing is, between those three people that he just said,
You need at least 2 or 3 hours, an hour for each person to play their music.
because ain't nobody dope as me. I'm
He's
so
getting
fresh,
put
so
out.
clean. Even though my hair is
Coming out hard.
yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah, you need your hair retwisted, and I'm not cooking anymore.
All right, I denied the triple header. I don't know where that came from. Let's rewind everything I just said. Even though
Because that was
That
just
would be awesome.
no,
No,
that would just be
just for
crazy.
the fans though, just for the fan standpoint.
mean,
I would
I
love
could-
that.
No, I'm a really big. I like Outkast. I really
Just
like.
him and
No, I
Just him
wouldn't.
and
I don't even think between those three it will be a competition. It'll be more.
I mean, because you
'Cause
think
all
about
of
it,
chill.
he had never watched Idlewild.
That's 3 things I heard you never watched, sir. And I'm not going to expose.
And you know, no, it's crazy. And I own the movies as soon as they came out, but I just never watched.
Shout out to the Fire Stick gang because I don't own nothing.
No, I actually have the physical copies of the movies.
Like I said, shout out to the burners, the bootleggers.
The streamers.
And we don't do that type. We don't condone that type of stuff because that is illegal. You can't go to jail for that type. You know, we do
Now
not
you
condone
can.
that.
They do. It's a misdemeanor.
Yeah,
You're streaming.
if you do sell 10,000 CDs, you know you can't get in trouble. Don't ask
Sell
me how I
Oh
know.
my
this,
God!
you know.
Speaking, I don't want to talk
please.
about that story.
Sell
what-
9,999.
What happened to me in my bootlegging days? I don't want to tell that
Tell
story.
me what happened.
A certain person in my life who helped raise me,
Whoops.
you know, I use their internet.
You knew better than using your mama internet.
Wow, just
Was it LimeWire?
no.
Was it AOL dial up?
I learned that Google was better than LimeWire,
Okay.
and if anybody say that FrostWire is better than LimeWire, I don't trust you no more.
Lies and
Yeah,
deceit,
'cause I
because that
just
shit
said,
will get you fired.
I heard somebody say that, man.
Both of them get viruses.
But at the end of the day, I chose LimeWire, and Cable One told me, yes, Cable One, they're not longer around. They told me the first time, like, hey, somebody's using the internet to download illegal stuff. I didn't know, you know. So they talked to this person.
First lie.
They talked to this person, and I don't know what they said in this person here. And all of a sudden they said,
He's talking
hey,
about his mom, yo.
talk to such and such. He the
Mom.
one download all the movies.
Him.
And gave me the phone
Yep.
while I'm on blast. And I'm
Guilty.
like, ooh. Yes. So I had to fill out a paper just so the internet came back on.
Yeah, they about to lock your ass up.
So did I stop my ways? Nope. Second time, I can remember the movie
Boy, he
that
is
it
so
was.
ass.
It was Alvin and the Chipmunk Shipwreck, the second one that I downloaded for some kids, you know, birthday
Wait,
party.
you watched that shit? Quit playing.
So
No.
wait a minute. So when I know people that used to do that, I don't know them anymore.
You know me.
Oh, you canceled them out your life?
No, the people that used to do that type of stuff, you
Right.
know, I don't know me anymore. So, but you know, they would buy them from other people and make sure they was good quality.
I did it.
And
I was the
then,
source.
You know,
I was the guy. I was beyond
that's why you were in
I
trouble.
was that man plus the middleman plus the other man.
That's why you was in trouble.
I had
boy.
the dope boys making their money. I was making my money from the dope boys.
Mhm.
So
They always want the latest
and
movies.
more than one way I was making my money off the dope boys. But computer work too. So
Shit got real
the
quiet
second
just then,
time it happened, I had to fill out a paper that said if I get caught again, I'm going to the feds. So
Girl, so you used to that.
oh man, just to get
Feds
the
time?
internet back
He
on, I had
wouldn't
to
even
sign a
have-
paper.
He wouldn't even have a gaming badge.
Well,
Right.
first of all,
So-
my mom would have already
And I got mad
Had me
because
6 feet under.
I got caught up, and then like the third time they knocked on the door. I didn't get caught.
6 feet.
I was asleep, so
6
they
feet.
knocked on the door. She said,
So you just letting it download overnight? Wait till in the
No, I
morning.
stopped it then. I used Walmart's Wi-Fi then. So, so they knocked on the door, and they was like, "Who?" She's like, "Who is it?" It's Cable One. Hey, boy, you did it again. He out here. He's here. They're like, "No, we
Mom ratted you out.
So, turned out they didn't come for that. They came to switch between analog and digital at the time. So they just knock on doors, giving people boxes for digitals. That's my age.
Oh, upgrade.
Yeah, so they was just now upgrade to full digital. I'm looking at her like, so you was gonna take me to jail over some digital boxes, woman. So, so that's
Mom was just looking out for her best interest.
So that's my bootleg. Oh man, there's plenty of stories I could say where I was about to be in jail just for no reason. But we're gonna digress from that.
Okay, all right.
I'll next podcast. So we're 40 minutes in. We still got some conversations. Y'all still want to talk about verses or some other stuff right now?
Talk about something else.
Okay.
Talk about the Capitol building. No, it's 3 weeks ago, but
it's always gonna be talked about. It's gonna be in the history books, but they're gonna throw it off on the history book saying it was another group that did it. It wasn't the crybabies, the sore losers.
Now, when I'm saying you have Facebook, it's
do you think the people are getting the justice,
uploading videos,
the justice and punishment by justice that they deserve by storming the Capitol building and doing everything that they did there?
They didn't have no justification because if we was the shoes in the other foot. First of all, nobody in the other foot would never did what they did.
But wait, correct me if I'm wrong. I know a former president, we shall not say his name,
45
Orange Man, once 45. Said that
just say the carrot.
Anybody that
10 years punishable by law.
If you do anything to a federal building, deface, the fraud, anything to a federal building.
So what is my grandma's saying was good for the
goose is good for the gander.
So if the shoe fit, wear it, but they're not gonna wear the correct size because their skin is of a lot of complexion. Now, please don't get me.
They're from the
please don't crank my car.
They're from the Caucasus Mountains.
Don't crank my car on that situation because I'm saying I could.
Yeah, fuck this rug. There's some people that's been caught and then some been released, but they're on house arrest or. The black
dude
that was there, he got denied.
Still sitting down.
He got denied bail, but other folks, we know what you did. We seen the pictures. You can go home and we'll think about what you did. They gotta
have a fall guy, so it just happened to be a brown buddy
to show everybody that they was there.
And then we do got some memes where the woman fell down. I seen the Mario memes and all this stuff, but I couldn't laugh.
What about the lady getting punched for heckling the black lady?
Right, she got socked. But it was a crazy moment.
You got to think about it.
Crazy.
First of all, Republicans would being a Republican was never good for a brown, olive, black person. Democrat has always been the black, brown, olive person's, great safe haven, I must say. So being that you have crossed the gun line, boss, guess what's going to happen to you?
All I know is that day, let's start with the protesting that our people did that was really peaceful.
What, Black Lives Matter?
Then they set it up to where it was violent. They pushed them to be violent.
How was it violent when I'm saying it?
I'm saying we was peaceful. We was peaceful with it. And then
Grandma says if you back a chicken in the corner, it's gonna come out fighting.
This is what I was. They was quick to talk about us and all this stuff, saying, "Oh, we're doing this." But as soon as they was on the other foot, all them was quiet. All them people. I just want to ask some of y'all one question. Are y'all Donald Trump supporters or are y'all actually Republicans?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
The governor of, is it Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
She's opposed to the impeachment of 45.
Yeah.
You talking about the senator?
Senator.
Yeah.
Senator.
She opposed.
Excuse me. Yes. How do you feel about that situation? Being we're living, I can actually say this. We are living through a pandemic.
They need to impeach that man strictly because he let over, is it close to 300,000 people die?
What was the black chick that got killed because I'm saying they actually made a wrong turn?
At the Capitol.
Yeah.
She fell asleep.
So
don't forget when they were protesting, they had guns on sight at the stairs just in case they get close to the sidewalk.
Okay, so tell me this. How do you feel about the Proud Board member?
The leader.
The leader being an informant.
Right.
He should have known that was going to.
How do you feel about that?
I knew there was some kind of connection between him and the cop. It had to be for him to say the threats that he said and get the stuff
And
that he said.
No issues.
And nothing
First
was
of
like
all,
no investigation or nothing.
All the people that are now the one with the horns and stuff. I forget his name.
I know you're talking about.
Because he eats organic food. His mom is protesting.
Oh, that dude,
He's
yeah.
really sick.
They sent him home now.
Oh, he's actually home now?
If I'm not mistaken, I know they sent him organic food. They sent the dude home that was in the office like this, posted up in Nancy Pelosi.
The older guy, big
Okay,
old.
so imagine this. All those pictures are no longer white, that they're all black. How this situation right now would be playing out.
It would be mass protests going on by the American public demanding.
Are you talking about Karens?
Yes, demanding that something be done
Karens
because of how they defaced
Johns.
and devalued the Capitol building.
Karens and Johns. I'm not hip to the new one, y'all. I'm not a social media guy.
No, the only reason why I follow this is I'm saying for me myself, no, I'm not tying it. I'm not one-sided or anything that I actually look at both sides. I'm saying and have
We're
a discussion
independent.
about absolutely. I'm going to say I'm independent. That I'm saying right is right, wrong is wrong. That I'm saying if this was a African American or Muslim or Islamic,
We're gonna be on the world. We're gonna be on FBI. We're gonna be on FBI most wanted list. Everybody that look like a black person will be on FBI most wanted list.
But because it's John or Jacob or whatever.
Shit, one dude had the date on his shirt saying MAGA Civil War, had the date on there.
Exactly.
Shirt pre-made. He knew this. They knew this was coming.
They were
there was so
already
many cops from every state that came up.
They were on Twitter. And I'm saying
the secret groups.
The secret groups. They was on Twitter, Reddit, all that stuff combined. And they knew this day was coming.
That's why the former president, his supporters are so adamant. They mad at whatever the saying was. They mad at the internet. Well, not the internet, the social media groups because they saying that they took it upon themselves to stop him from having freedom of speech.
Okay, so did you see that he's actually trying to open up a home or house or something like that for previous president? Have y'all seen that? No, I'm saying as far as 45. 45 wants for being a previous, because Mar-a-Lago is where they're staying.
Mar-a-Lago, yeah.
Mar-a-Lago. I said Mar-a-Lago. Okay, Mar-a-Lago is where they're residing now.
Right.
So he's wanting to open up a hometown-based mansion or whatever for
him,
previous president. Yes. And so, he has a lot of followers that's going to give $1, 5,000, 1 million.
So they're going to be scamming, giving this man some money for no reason because they ain't going to happen.
How you think he's still living it up playing golf now?
Because
he was already broke before he was president.
Y'all don't forget all that money they had. I know it was in the billions or close to the millions just for the wall that never got touched. They find disband that.
Like
guess
40
what?
miles of wall?
Yeah, they disband that wall. Guess what? Guess who the money's coming to? It's coming to hopefully us.
What, American people?
Yeah.
I doubt it. That's going to taxes, but go ahead. You tried it.
I tried it. I said hopefully.
You tried it.
That's going in Senor Trump pocket.
No, it's no Biden them
mean
took it
Uncle
down.
Biden?
Yeah. just because we like that towards 45 doesn't mean we trust 46 and we root. No. 46, we on your head, boy.
Right.
Don't get twisted. Just because I didn't vote for you, I didn't vote for neither one of y'all.
So wait, you mean to tell me?
I skipped it, and
wait. Court is in
I
order.
voted for Bernie.
Sir,
I did an early vote for Bernie.
That was like you voting for Kanye West. The fuck?
I know, right?
I don't even know who you are right now.
She about to cry. It was a prank. No, it was a prank for real. I voted for the Joey Joe.
Look, I was about to get up and
I almost got slapped. I felt it. Yeah, I voted for Joey B.
You mean Uncle JoJo?
I'm like Charlamagne. I voted for I'm not gonna butcher her name, so y'all know. I voted for the
Kamala.
VP. Yeah, I voted for the VP. But
so you basically okay. So
I voted for her views, not for who she was. I voted for her
because
views.
I'm saying they ate her alive because of previous years. They ate Biden alive because of his previous years. Now, and I'm an old soul, so if you know better, do better. So they didn't know any better back in the day, but you damn sure need to know better now because 2021 is different.
The car looked around like, wait, what?
So for us, yeah, Joe Biden's got it harder for the black community because we on his head. Like, as soon as he mess up, we probably gonna jump on him. Like, hey, Joe, you know you wrong for that. You know who he is. Because
you need to get right.
For the first, like that DT stuff, man, we wasn't, But now since we know better, yeah, we gonna be on your head. They already said it. We already know about it. We looking at everything they signed. We black people has got more political than they ever have because of what DT done did and what he messed up on as far as us. Stupid stuff. And y'all always talk about, and then everybody's talking about tradition, but that man done broke plenty of American tradition as a president.
Many.
First, he didn't want to hang up Obama's be on his wall and all that seceded and all that other stuff. This man done broke so many American presidential tradition, but y'all was cool with it. If that was somebody else, y'all be ready to crucify them on the wall.
Right.
Hey, man, keep that same energy when it comes to somebody else. Speaking of which, I seen this on the Breakfast Club. As far as keeping the same energy when someone dead, the guy that replaced Larry King got petty on his behalf of Larry King when Larry King died recently. Rest in peace to Larry King. He was talking about how Larry King was his hero. He said, but when he replaced Larry King said he'd rather listen to something else than to watch the show. I forgot what it was. I ain't got my notes there on this thing. It just popped up on me.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then he was like, he said that he got disrespectful in the middle. Then he got polite at the end. So I'm asking y'all to, right now she's busy, but D, somebody that you can't stand that did you dirty, would you keep that same energy like that when they died? Would you be on the internet talking greasy about them, or would you just...
You don't supposed to disrespect the dead, and being from the South, that's something you taught, so you don't do that. I mean, if you have an issue with them, you try to resolve it when they living, when they can actually defend themselves. The dead can't. So, no, I wouldn't.
To me, I wouldn't be sad that he died. The person died that I have problems with, but I would have kept it to myself.
Right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to express your issues publicly to let everybody know how you felt. If they did, they did. If they don't, you don't have to let them know after the fact. What you think about that? We're talking about if you had an issue with somebody and they passed.
So this is what happened. This is why I said this. So Larry King recently died, right? Rest in peace. And rest in peace to a real queen. We're going to say that to the end, so just keep it on your head. But the replacement of Larry King Live, he posted this tweet, said, Larry King was a hero of mine until we fell out. after I replaced him at CNN, and he said my show was like watching your mother-in-law go over a cliff in your new Bentley. He married 8 times, so a mother-in-law expert. But he was a brilliant broadcaster and a masterful TV interviewer. So he got petty after death. So
I
so
can't
would you
even-
keep that? So would you keep that same energy after death? Would you go public about the energy? I see this.
In the words of Michelle Obama, we go low, we go high.
Yeah, I seen this on the Breakfast Club, so I had to
leave
ask
it
this
at that
question.
because
Yeah.
I mean I know I could be petty LaBelle, you know, and call you out on your bullshit, but I mean,
I say the only thing I'll probably do is throw up some laughing emojis.
but I'm saying a lot of people, a lot of people, it wouldn't even be laughing emojis for me, because like I mean it'll be like,
Well, you won at the end of the day because you outlast them.
absolutely.
It all
But
depends
I'm
on
saying
age-wise, but-
you can't get mad because time is evolving.
Yeah.
Things are evolving. You're of old news. That's like watching Unsolved Mysteries when you know First 48 is on.
All right, for y'all that don't know, he did die for COVID-19 issues. So another reason why you should wear your mask.
Wash your damn hands.
So we're gonna talk about the goals. No, we already did that. So we're close to the end of this segment of this podcast.
I need a refill.
We're getting refills. My refill's almost up. So people, America, or whoever's listening, I like to call this discussion the show up or show up part of the issue. Woo! She's ready. So in this part of the show up or shut up segment at the end, it's about people. We're going to either give some people who we want to show up and who we want to shut up. For show up, we talking about someone or something that you think has showed up or need to show up for us, as far as like a musician or whoever. And shut up, you basically get who that is. Someone or something.
I'm totally ready for you to tell me who would you like to show up. I'm not even going to tell. I'm not going to say shut up. So who would you like to show up?
I would start it off. Somebody that I want to show up. All right. Matter of fact, he already showing up, and he's showing up big time, and I'm happy for it.
Yo, we gotta go get another bottle.
Right. I want to say Master P has showed up, and I want him to continue to show up. I hope he get the Reeboks deal. I'm rocking Reeboks now.
Shout out to Master P.
This man here,
No limit.
He is making it ways. He got cereal. He got rice.
Noodles
He
for the
got
300.
noodles. His boys, some of his younger boys are killing in basketball. My man, it has showed up. Who do you got be as your show up right now?
I'm gonna pass the mic over across the table for me.
So D, who you have that you feel like has showed up?
I like what Master P did as far as trying to get Reebok, and he was talking about how he wanted to do for Allen Iverson because he said he felt that Reebok underachieved with Iverson when they had the opportunity to do something with him.
I hope him and Baron Davis get that thing.
Do you actually think they're gonna do it though?
It all depends how Adidas feel. If they on their other tip.
Oh, we talking about Reebok classics like box Chevys, Reebok?
No, they trying to buy all
Reebok.
No,
the
that's
Reebok,
what I'm
the
saying. Like
dealership.
Reebok's my box Chevys.
Master
Like,
P and Baron Davis trying to buy for like how much? What's his name pay for the Houston Rockets?
$2.2 billion.
Right. So that's who I feel like I showed up. D agree with me. B, who you got that you said showed up or need to show up?
I'm not gonna say that needs to show up, that actually showed up.
Yeah.
And I'm wanting this person to really hold it down because I'm saying this is like the highest that us women have actually been able to hold this position right now. That I need Kamala. Please don't have any hot flashes in this White House. Okay?
And cause a war.
I don't need you to get Uncle Biden all stirred up. So I'm glad she showed up. And I'm saying really, I mean my Chucks and Pearls, because I'm saying we was ready on January 20th for Chucks and Pearls. I was in the game. I had every color. I was ready.
Aaron Michelle killed them outfits.
Of course. That I'm saying, as being a female of oppression, that most countries don't even look at a female with any type of power or resilience or anything, that I'm saying we're holding it down. And I'm not saying, but if you have 1 ounce of black, you black. They call it dominant. So that's my person that I'm happy that showed up.
All right, it's time. I'm laughing because I kind of got an image of somebody shut up, but I'm gonna tell you who I think needs to shut up, and we already discussed them. Is the Donald Trump supporters, not the Republicans, the ones that was crying on video, putting Trump above Jesus and God and whatever religion they believe in. Those people definitely need to shut up.
I agree with you 100%.
I mean, like, they was all on us talking about y'all gonna be doing this and that. When he win, he didn't win. Now all of a sudden y'all doing way
Oh
worse.
no, because they trying to blame gas prices on Biden.
He wasn't even in charge when the gas prices went up.
Exactly.
The election wasn't even over when gas prices went up.
No, they were even talking about the $600 stimulus. You know, that it was Biden's fault. Biden wasn't even in office.
Right. So all you people like that, just shut up. Do what we did. Do better.
Have several seats for the next 4 years.
Yeah, deal what we dealt with, or y'all ain't gonna deal with what we dealt with. Y'all gonna be all way better than what we dealt with as our complexion dealt with the last 4 years. Y'all gonna be all right.
Because they've never been in our shoes, that I'm saying.
And they still ain't nowhere near our shoes at the end of the day.
They have not, because right now they're hollering about gas prices.
And I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all told us. If you don't like it, hey, get on the boat and go to another country.
Deuces.
So D, who you got to show up if you have anybody that you want to say shut up to?
My pull up.
You already said pull up and show. Okay, go ahead.
Biden.
Oh, so that's your show up is Biden.
You've been waiting on this for 20, 30 plus years.
22.
So that's your show
22
up.
years. You've been waiting to get in this position.
See.
You finally made it to you the most powerful man on the earth. You've been pushing your agenda. Now you actually have an opportunity to implement it. Yeah. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do everything that you said you was gonna do? We know that everybody can't do everything they want because of different party affiliations, but you should have more than enough support to get most of the stuff taken care of. So are you gonna do it? Yay or nay?
So no, so that's who you want to show up though. Who you say to shut up though?
Who would you like to shut up?
Rapper, music, whoever. If you want to go
besides
personal,
Trump,
well, he's not talking no more.
He's silent.
He's silent. He got other people that shut up. So he agrees with me as far as the Trump supporters, not the Republicans. None of that.
I have an issue with people who. No, I have an issue with people who don't accept responsibility. That's an issue I have. I have people that I know that work at the place that I work that do not know how to accept responsibility when they make mistakes. And they will put it on any and everybody else except themselves. So accept your responsibility and go from there.
All right, y'all. We're going to give y'all 30 minutes of V wants to shut up. I knew this was coming. I kind of hope that I thought it was going to be avoided, but I knew it back in my head it wasn't. So D, we just got to be quiet and let the queen speak.
So you seriously thought I was just going to be quiet on this situation?
No,
really?
Go ahead. No, I knew better. How long
have I been in your life that you thought that I was actually going to sit and be quiet on it?
I didn't learn. Okay. Go ahead and tell you.
So there is this let's see. I'm trying to read upon the person's page. He has all type of. He's got a LinkedIn, a Periscope, an Instagram. He has an actual website, a Twitter, Pinterest. What the fuck do you need a Pinterest for? But anywho, and YouTube. Mr. Kevin Samuels. Oh, I got some really, 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 really bad choice words for you for reading a black woman upon your page, whether she asks for it or not. That's who I want to shut the fuck up. And it's not just regular fuck up. It's shut the fuck up. The reason why I say it with such, sir, what was your grandmother? What was your mother? Because I'm saying you were supposed to respect a queen, whether she was in or out of line. I'm not gonna get too deep in it, but you know, my panel already know how I really feel about it, because you brought it to me
yesterday, because he had some new ones where what it was, she was the woman. She was dogging all black men, and he was like, no, but he was very savagery. That's why I'm saying he's so savage towards women. I don't know his whole show.
And the fact is that you're gonna tell me myself, who knows myself more than anyone else, what I deserve. I deserve more than 6 fucking figures, bitch, because guess what? I can motherfucking fertilize a goddamn egg and produce a motherfucking child with 10 fingers and 10 motherfucking toes. Bitch, what the fuck can you do? Ejaculate. That's what the fuck you can do. Now, see, I know he's going to have to do a lot of editing to this, because I told him, don't crank my car on this situation. And no, I don't want a nigga with 6 figures. You know why? Because you're not finna control me by your money. I am not controlled or bamboozled by money. Guess what? I am bamboozled about love, happiness. I'm saying being able to get from A to B, go to work, and I'm saying be able to come home and be missed. Not a motherfucker telling me, goddamn, his motherfucking ass stop marking them fucking fair. Bitch, I ain't got no control over that. What the fuck I got control over is if your ass want 2 creams and 1 sugar. Now, if your ass don't like that motherfucking shit, press hard to the motherfucking left. Now, that's the problem that I have, that I'm saying that this black king, and I use that very, 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 very loosely. Very loosely. Because I don't know what his big mama was or Medea was at that time in his era in his life, that he feels that his money is more than a black queen. Me, I am that. I can tell you, I am that. Because guess what? I can go to work. I can do a 9 to 5, come home and still cook a meal, wash clothes, and go to bed. And tell my king he is the best shit that I have ever had in my life. To each his own. But I'm saying, for him to belittle her on, true enough, his show, she called in on the wrong day at the wrong time. He even tried to, but bitch, you old puss ass. I like your shades though, but you old puss ass. For reading a black woman, and y'all really, men really, you know, feeling themselves, even back to the fact of you can't buy my liquor. Cause I done read you your motherfucking right. Bitch, I am here for it. Cause I am she. I am comfortable in myself. So that's my put up a shit up.
So guys, that was brought to you by Girls on Guard. Y'all go get that key change. So you, well, as her words, pussy ass men, y'all can get some too.
Now you gotta get it right. Poolside. Yeah, you gotta say it right. Poolside.
On that note, we finna reverse everything that just happened. Not what we say. I'm just saying, when I turn off, hit the record button, we gonna get out our right state of mind. Gonna get that good vibe in. And hey, we're gonna get our life together. So is y'all. Thank y'all for listening. If you last this long, we appreciate you. We will have more content available besides podcasts. So stay tuned for that. Oh, we also got.
We're gonna have to do a whole podcast on our black owned
business
games.
Black owned games, because I found a bunch of them. So we're gonna do that.
Merch and all that shit. So
Yeah,
shout out
speaking
to
of-
all our black-owned
So
motherfucking businesses that's out here
so-
getting money.
If you got something that you want us to promote right now, we're just gonna just shout y'all out, give y'all promotion. I ordered some of y'all stuff because I ordered some card games from Charge It to the Game
Charge it
podcast.
to the game.
The
Shout
card
out.
games. Hey, y'all wrong for some of the cards because
No,
y'all know
he's just a hater because he's got to drink a lot.
I'm gonna drink a hell of a lot. So I love the card game.
Shout out because it's 21 and older, so I'm saying you got to worry about your cousins and nephews playing this game.
There's another company that I just stumbled across.
Look, I got you.
She's gonna look up for it.
It is.
They got some cards. They got a couple of them. I know they in back order, but I'm gonna give y'all links to the ones. Charge It to the Game is one. I'm gonna give y'all links for the website.
Description.
So if you listen to it on the YouTube page, we're gonna give you the description of where to go to get these card games.
Trap Spelling Bee.
There's Trap Spelling Bee. They have a bunch of card games. The one I just ordered was called Point 'Em Out, where it's like a question where the person who cries the most when they drunk point them out, and then whoever
who cries when they drink.
The most person they get pointed, they have to drink. I think that's how the game goes.
Oh, so you got that one. So me, I'm gonna end up ordering this Trap Spelling Bee game.
I will lose. Just the fact of I don't know if it's actually spelling.
Lies.
I'm just gonna spell. They gonna try to make us spell. I think because you gotta spell certain anybody or something.
Or do I need to order exclusive? Don't lie.
I would lose that too.
Exactly, because you lying ass.
So corny butt down. Y'all didn't hear what he said, but we're gonna leave it alone. Hold on. I apologize for what I said.
So they got merch. They got merch as well. So I'm saying I'm gonna give you their website, which is www.
I will have my merch.
TrapSpellingBee.com.
And speaking of which, I will also have my merch as well. I'm working on new designs that will be at the bottom. And like I said,
link in the description.
As y'all reading this and y'all made it this far into the podcast, throw down some of y'all that y'all want us to promote or whatever, and we will look at it, review it, talk about it. This has been the end of the podcast. We appreciate y'all that stayed this long and listened to my voice. What?
Some products.
So some products that you want to get reviewed.
We ain't that big yet, but if y'all want to, we appreciate that. So this is the end of the podcast. Like you said, if you throw some questions in there, we might answer them too as well. If y'all want to give us some questions,
man, we're gonna go live one day. So
yes, we will go live one day. Expect some films, some short skits, web series. Expect more for the podcast. I also told them I'm gonna do a hot ones challenge. They can't do the spicy, but I said I can do the spicy. I just know.
I'm here for your commentary. I mean, I got you some water.
I'm here to laugh at you.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that because there's gonna be some laughs.
I'm saying
I'm gonna try to find. I'm gonna need almond milk. I'm gonna need almond milk. If I said it right, I'm gonna need almond milk and some liquor and some questions. So
the Henny on that.
You know what, guys? It's gonna be sometime in February that I'm gonna do the hot one. So if y'all want us to talk about that,
so
throw some questions down.
Cook this shit?
We're gonna have to cook. I'm gonna buy the sauce and we can cook the wings.
Bad.
So I guess one or no, just do one.
So we're gonna do 5.
5
we'll
each.
Give you 5.
We'll get 5.
Start off from mild to
whatever. We're gonna try to find the goodest hot wing sauce that I can bear. Matter of fact, I'll let D buy pick them out and I'll buy them the sauces. And I'll let y'all give out some questions that y'all want to hear from me during the hot wings challenge. Just go in the description or go to Instagram, MeBeingMe Dub, and I'm gonna throw up something that says what y'all wanted to ask me on the hot wing challenge. Y'all give me some questions.
There will be pics and videos of his face.
There will be a face reveal of my face of me eating these hot wings. And watch me sweat and glistening from eating these wings. But I'm a man, God.
Yeah, because I'm the way I'm set up, I'm not for that.
I'm gonna do it, and we're gonna have fun.
Absolutely.
D's gonna have fun for laughing at me.
I will.
B's gonna have fun for laughing and barely answer the questions right. And I'm just gonna indulge it all. And it's not just I said I wanted to do it. So Like I said, it's the end of the podcast. D, do you want anything you gotta say at the end of this?
Yo, the
No, I'm good. I'm good, homie.
Liquor store finna close. V, you got anything? Oh my god, hey, D, you got anything you gotta say?
Right, I'm good. It's your girl Vita B. I'm in the joint, and we will holler at you on the next podcast.
And this has been your boy Caller Finney, aka the second C, the second child, and everything else that's got to do with the number 2. Psych. Aka the MeBeingMe Dub. And we'd also like to give a shout out because it just happened while we was recording. Rest in peace to the queen, the pioneer of black actresses everywhere.
Tyson.
Yes. It was a sad moment. We almost didn't want to do this, but we said we got to get it done. So we appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next podcast, and we'll holler at you guys later. Make sure you get your health right, attain knowledge,
and wash your damn hands.
Right.